What's up, guys? Sean Nalawani here, SeanNal.com, bodytransformationtruth.com, with a bit of a different video today. And what I wanted to talk about here was the question of how much will having a lean and muscular body affect your success with women? A lot of guys that are just starting out, they have this idea that they're just going to hit the gym, they're going to get shredded, and then women are just going to start chasing after them from every angle. Now, the truth is that it really doesn't work that way, and I wanted to make this video just to give you a more sort of realistic idea on this subject. Now, this is actually a very loaded topic, and some of the stuff that I get into here about sort of evolution and psychology, it might sound a bit weird, but I usually don't make videos about this sort of stuff, and I find it really interesting, so just bear with me. So first off, always keep in mind, nothing that you do in terms of your appearance is going to make any difference at all for you when it comes to attracting women if you're not a socially active person who regularly goes out and meets new people, period. So if you fit the stereotype of the lonesome bodybuilder, and I've been this guy before in the past, so I fully understand it, where fitness basically consumes most of your time and focus and where you're constantly working on yourself without actually going out, then having a good body is going to be next to useless for you, okay? Temporary periods of single-minded focus are fine if you're trying to excel in a particular area, but if as a long-term lifestyle, you're not regularly going out, meeting new people, getting into social situations, and actively putting yourself out there, then nothing is going to happen for you, okay? Women are not just going to magically appear on your doorstep, and your social life will pretty much be nothing more than night after night of Netflix and chill, except that you'll be doing it alone. So number one, an attractive body is only as good as how socially active you are. Secondly, as an overall statement, and I'm just speaking in general here because there are exceptions, which I'll get to shortly, but overall, a lean and muscular body or just having good looks in general is only as good as the way in which you carry yourself. So in other words, a woman might find you attractive initially because of your looks, but if she doesn't also find your behavior attractive, then a pretty high percentage of the time, your looks are not going to save you. Now, we can go really deep on this, and this is sort of the weird evolutionary part, but basically, men and women have different reproductive strategies, okay? They're attracted to different things in the opposite sex. Men are primarily attracted, at least initially, to a woman's physical appearance, and that's because it's an indicator of health and fertility. Whereas for women, they are attracted to visual appearance as well, but they're also very attracted to behavior and personality. And that's because it's an indicator of social status and resources, which throughout evolutionary history was very important for a woman's survival and for the survival of her offspring. So it didn't matter if you could produce healthy offspring, if you didn't have the social status and the resources to keep that offspring alive, then you really still were not going to be of much use. And all of this is related to the fact that most of human evolution took place in hunter-gatherer societies where we pretty much lived in 50 to 100 person tribes in very harsh competitive environments. Now, in today's modern world, which is very new in human history, it's pretty much just the blink of an eye. Most women don't actually need a man's status or his resources for survival, but again, her brain is still biologically set up to respond to that. So if you look really good, but you don't behave in an attractive way, it's still only going to get you so far. And what is the behavioral trait she's mostly looking at? Just like most women will tell you, it's basically confidence, okay? Confidence is attractive to women because, evolutionarily speaking, it's her best way of determining your status, so your overall place in the tribe, so to speak. So when you're interacting with a female, if you come off as really nervous and needy and approval seeking, that you're really trying to get something from her, and she can tell that you care a lot about the outcome, then it implies to her that you're probably coming from a place of lack and that you're probably of lower status. Whereas on the other hand, if you're relaxed, you're non-needy, you're willing to walk away and you're giving value rather than trying to take value from her, it implies to her that you're coming from a place of abundance and that you likely are of high status. So while you're mostly responding to her facial symmetry and her hair, her skin, her hip to waist ratio, etc. She's not just looking at the fact that you have lean abs and muscular shoulders, okay? That's part of it, it helps. But she's also looking at your eye contact, your vocal tonality, your facial expressions, your posture. She's looking at how reactive you are, how you carry yourself around other people, how other people carry themselves around you. So she's sizing up not just your genetic value, but also your social value. And most women won't even be consciously aware that this is happening. It's just automatic, and she'll either feel attracted or she won't as a result of it, because it's just how her brain is set up. So this is basically just a very long-winded way of saying that being in great shape will make you more attractive to women on the looks side of the equation, but you have to keep in mind that this is just one part of the equation for them. And if you want to maximize your success with women, then you also need to work on developing your core confidence and your social skills to go along with it, which is a whole other topic altogether. Now, I did mention that there were exceptions here. I'm just speaking in general. Everybody's different, and there are going to be women out there who value looks more so than other women do. And there are women who will find a guy who has a great body to be very attractive pretty much just based on that alone. They just have like a thing for it. So if you're in awesome shape and you're a social guy who goes out a lot and meets a lot of women, then you're inevitably going to cross paths with that subset of women, and you'll have a much easier time attracting them without necessarily needing to be the most confident or charismatic guy. And the other thing I'd mention is that even though you probably won't be able to attract most women just based on your looks alone, it still does make it easier in the sense that women will be more receptive to you initially if they're physically attracted to you. They'll be a bit more forgiving on the behavior side, whereas if you're out of shape, you're not well dressed, you're not groomed well, then your margin for error is going to be a lot smaller, and your behavior is going to need to be a lot more sort of rock solid for you to get the same success. And the final point that I'd make is that the degree to which being in great shape is going to help you individually, percentage-wise, it highly depends on what type of shape you're in right now. So if you take a guy who is really overweight and he loses the excess fat and now he has a lean and athletic body, then his overall attractiveness to women for him is going to go up by quite a bit proportionally. Whereas if you take a guy who's already 12% body fat and he goes down to a very lean 8%, that's not going to make nearly as much difference. So going from blatantly out of shape to in shape, that is going to help you out a lot overall. It's actually the quickest fix you can make to improve your success with women. But going from in shape to being really in shape is only going to make a minor difference. So just some thoughts for you guys here. If you're wanting to maximize your success with women, then you absolutely should maximize your appearance as best you can, and being in great shape is part of that. It definitely will help, but keep in mind that it's not a magic bullet. You're not just going to get shredded and instantly be surrounded with women. You still need to go out regularly. You need to develop your core confidence and your social skills to go along with your appearance. Otherwise, you're still not going to get very far. So thanks for watching, guys. If you want to get the complete step-by-step plan that will help you build muscle, lose fat, and maximize the looks side of the equation for yourself, the meal plans, the workouts, the supplement guides, the one-on-one coaching, then you can grab my body transformation blueprint by clicking here or heading over to bodytransformationtruth.com using the link in the description box. Make sure to follow me on social media here if you aren't already. The official website is SeanNal.com, and feel free to like the video, share it, leave a comment, and subscribe if you found the information helpful. Talk to you guys again soon.